Hey guys, I'm Chad.
And I'm Marcella.
And today we want to talk to you guys about what would happen if Bellarke shippers wrote the 100. Because
this is something that we've talked about a lot.
Yeah.
We talked about it in our live chats with Ellen reactions. We talked about it just like randomly a lot. I think we talked about it to each other. Like, what would happen if fans
ran the show?
Basically, if like Bellarke shippers, if they had people who like us, like fans, like you guys who ship Bellarke, write the 100 if we were writers on the 100, and we're basically just gonna like daydream about this, I guess, in a video and just talk about what we would do and like, how we would write it.
By the end of this video,
we will convince Jason.
We will convince Jason that we should be on board for season 6. So we have these 5 different scenarios, really, that we're going to talk about.
We're not going to start from season 1. We're going to start in our current place in the show.
Listen, if it were up to all of us, you know, Bellarke be like...
We would have been lit like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, but this is what we have.
So we're working off of what we're doing.
We're going to be working off of the currently season 5 where we are right now on the show. We are going to be ignoring like the main plot, like with the allegiance
so
people.
Just so you guys know, this is really just talking about Bellarke. And talking about
their relationship.
We're not talking about what we do with the rest of the show. This is just about what we would do with Bellamy and Clarke's relationship. So just FYI, because obviously if we wrote the show, we would do more things than just Bellarke, obviously. But this video is just talking about what we would do with Bellarke as shippers.
Exactly. So it was a fun way for us to just kind of make up fan
kind of daydream about what it would be like.
At last.
Obviously, if we wrote the 100, Bellarke would be canon already.
Obviously.
That is right there, just the first thing that we would do.
The first thing we'd write in.
Canon. And I feel like how would you write that scene though?
So, if we're going from where we are now, Becca would have been over like 5 episodes ago.
No, we wouldn't have even made Becca a thing.
We wouldn't have made them a thing. That would not have happened.
Canon, like probably the reunion.
Exactly. So basically, that would have never happened.
Yeah.
But as soon as Bellamy and Clarke reunited, we would have kept in the she is stuff, and then now you're home. Like I love that.
I love it. I don't think I would really change that scene. That scene was beautiful.
But I would put a kiss, like
canon, boom,
canon, right there.
Simple, just canon.
Simple but effective. We'd be canon. They'd be home. Like I would have this moment of like you're really here, like that whole thing, like and now you're home, and then he hugs her, and then I would have them stare deeply into each other's eyes and kiss.
Yeah, but I would also want though Bellamy to find out about the radio calls though, so maybe canon if we could also have it be a situation where like he finds out about the radio calls. I feel like if I don't know how I would do it. Maybe him find out. I guess I would have him find out through.
I would have him find out through Maddie, just because I love that idea and I love that headcanon.
And I would kind of have Clarke be like embarrassed about it, kind of like Maddie. Like, why would you tell him that?
Yeah.
And then Bellamy's just gonna be like all smug or just be like, you talk to me every day, Clarke. And she's gonna be like, no, Bellamy. And he's just gonna be like, yeah, you did. Yeah. And it's just like he's gonna be walking towards her.
They would kiss.
And then
where would this happen? It would not happen in the bunker. It would probably happen.
It would happen in Eden because that's where they're living.
It would happen there. I think that we wouldn't have left Eden. I think that they would be able to find.
I mean, in our world, there's nothing else around.
Nothing else coming up. So basically, they would
living in where Clarke was living with Maddie.
Bellamy would immediately move into that house.
Oh my gosh, and he would see the drawing.
And he'd see the pictures. And he would see those pictures, and he would be like, We would
obviously have them lead up to, like, the kiss, though. I feel like they would have to talk a little bit more. Like, they'd have to, like I would definitely have Clarke talk about what she went through.
I think I would keep that sexual tension that we got in that episode of, like, and now you're home. Like, I would actually keep, I don't know if I'd make a kiss there. I don't think so, actually.
I wouldn't make that there.
I want the tension
I would want it to build up a little bit, because, we need it to be, like...
After that scene, I think Bellamy would go into Clarke's house. Like, they would go live together there. And then he'd see all the drawings, and he'd be like, Clarke... And then she'd be like, I didn't want to forget what you looked like, Bellamy. Yeah, she'd be like,
I couldn't forget. I had to just draw you so I could remember what you looked like. And at this point, Maddie's playing outside. She's not interrupting them.
Yeah, Maddie's outside.
She knows not to interrupt Bellamy.
Exactly. She's letting them have the reunion because she knows better. So they'd be talking about the drawings, and they would sit down, and I think Clark would really like.
I think Bellamy would ask her. He would ask her like, tell me what, talk to me, tell me what happened.
You could tell me everything,
and she's gonna open up to him. She would tell him how hard it was for her, and that she struggled with almost killing herself. And I think that she would just really talk to him and tell him all about how she found Maddie, and it would really just be like I literally picture them like laying on her bed, just like talking to each other like for hours and hours, and just Jesus Christ.
Okay, and then
I think
Maddie would come in.
and then no, and then Bellamy is gonna look at her and he's gonna whisper, "Brave princess," because I should have really wanted that to happen.
Because we should have gotten that.
We should have gotten that. We were robbed.
We should have gotten that brave princess line.
And then she's Maddie's gonna smile, but then Maddie's gonna interrupt them.
Yeah, Maddie has to walk in and interrupt this because
right after that, because they were looking at each other's lips, and then Maddie walks in.
Because then, and now Clark is gonna go and do something. She has to go get something for Bellamy because Bellamy's like looks like all ragged and stuff. So she's gonna say something like, "I'm gonna go like wash your jacket for you" or something like that. Fuck, Bellamy shirtless. I want Bellamy shirtless.
Clark's gonna randomly, "Bellamy, I need to wash your jacket. Take it off.
Take off your jacket. Take off the shirt."
Bellamy's gonna be like, "Okay." Take off his clothes.
Exactly. So now Clark is gonna go wash his shirt and his jacket.
Where? In like the river?
In like the river or something. Because we need to get Bellamy to go and sit, and he's gonna just sit down. He's gonna put his hands like in his hair, and he's just gonna look really, really good. And then Maddie's gonna come sit by him.
Maddie will tell him.
Maddie is going to tell him about the radio calls.
And because Bellamy's gonna be like, "Tell me all about how you survived." Like, you're gonna be like,
he's gonna be like, "I'm really."
Tell me about he's just gonna want to know like more about Maddie, and just I feel like they're gonna have a really good time bonding. Yeah. And Maddie's just gonna let it slip randomly that Clark radioed him because why wouldn't she's a kid?
Exactly. It's gonna be this moment of like, "I'm really glad that she had you. Thank you for taking care of her." And Maddie's just gonna be like, "She's found me." Like, she's gonna like start saying like, "I wouldn't have been able to take care of Clark without like hearing about all these stories." And that's how she's gonna bring it in. Like, she's gonna be like,
and Bellamy's no way. Bellamy's gonna be like, "What did she tell you about me anyway?"
Yeah.
And Maddie's gonna be like, "Well, that you were like brave, and that you were a great leader, and that she."
Wait a minute. Is Bellamy shirtless?
I guess not. That's the one.
No, that's weird.
No,
it was just his jacket.
He has a shirt.
Not his shirt.
He has a shirt on when he's talking to Maddie.
It's just his jacket that she.
Wash his jacket. What the fuck? Okay, Bellamy's gonna be like all like smiling. He's gonna be so like happy.
He's gonna be so flushed. I think like he's gonna like blush.
And then that's when Maddie's gonna let it out. She's gonna be like, "Yeah, I mean, she talked to you on the radio, so
yeah."
So I found out a lot about you.
And then Bellamy's gonna be like, "What?
Like, what do you mean?"
And then Maddie's just gonna be like, every day she would sit outside and tell you about the berries and tell you about her
really talk about anything. It was a lot. It was really boring, actually. I stopped listening in, but yeah, she's talking to you every day, like something
she'd be like, "She talks about you the most," like something like super cute like that.
And Bellamy's gonna be looking at the pictures of himself as he's like Maddie's telling him all this.
Yeah.
And then Maddie's gonna go and like play outside, whatever.
Yeah. Then Clark's gonna
go back. She's gonna go look for berries or something. Like Clark's gonna let her go exploring or something.
Yeah, because Clark's gonna come back in.
Clark to come back in with the jacket, and then
he's giving back his jacket.
and then she's gonna come in wearing his jacket.
Yeah.
And then Bellamy's gonna be like, "It looks better on you anyway."
Yes, yes. I was gonna be like, she's gonna come back in and she's gonna go to hand it, and then Bellamy's gonna notice that she's cold, and then he's gonna be like, "Here, princess, you can put it on." And then he's gonna be like, or no, he's gonna put it on her.
Oh my god. And then Clark's gonna be like, "So what did you and Maddie talk about?" And Bellamy's gonna be like, "You actually." She's gonna be like, she's gonna like freak out because inside she knows what he found out. So she's gonna be like, "Oh really?" Like, "Oh god." And then
oh god, this is all great.
And then Bellamy's just gonna be like holding up the drawings. He's gonna be so smug about it.
He's gonna have like a witty line though about how like he's gonna be like, "Yeah, it looks like I have over like 2,000 messages I need to catch up on."
Like he's gonna be like, "I'm sorry, I didn't answer your messages, Clark." And
there's no radio frequency, I would have answered.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna get serious, and then he's gonna be like, really, it's gonna be like a sentimental moment.
It's gonna be a moment of like, "Oh shit, like you talk to me every day."
And then
he's gonna be like,
and then Clark's gonna be like, "I had to," and then it's gonna go back to like that whole thing of like it helped me remember who I was and how I got here and like how I became me because of you. Like, it's just gonna be like this moment of like, I am who I am because of what we went through together. And then it's just gonna be
oh my god, but I can literally, and then I literally picture Bellamy being like, you have no idea like what I went through, like when like thinking you were dead. Like, it was such a
it was
dark,
so
it was
hard.
so dark, and it was so hard.
I never want to do that again.
I never want to lose you again. Like, I need that, like that line.
Like, he's gonna say, I can't do that again.
And Clark's gonna be like, you don't have to, I'm right here. And then
she's gonna stroke his beard, and then she's gonna have like I need her to compliment his beard. Like, she's gonna say like, I like this, you know? Or no, it's gonna be something like,
and then he's gonna like touch her hair and like,
oh no, it's gonna be like this moment of like Clark being like, you know, not much has really changed, and then Bellamy is just gonna be like, and then he's gonna like look at her hair, he's gonna like pluck like the red, like he's gonna like pull it, like tease him and be like, well, I guess some things have. And then that's when Clark's gonna like stroke his beard and be like, yeah, I like this, or something really cute like that. And then it's just gonna be like this really like sexual tension.
Oh my god,
moment.
he's gonna be like, tell me what you used to talk to me about on the radio. And then she's gonna be like, anything really, my day, like how I was feeling. And it's gonna be like so cute.
And then they'll kiss and make out.
We need a kiss. Not yet.
We need a kiss.
Not yet. It's not built up enough. No, we need to have it get really, really serious and really like intense. No, it needs to get intense. I don't know how it's gonna get intense, but we need it more intense. More intense, Jack, I think. I feel like it's gonna be, they're gonna just look at each other and they're gonna be,
oh no, it's gonna be like this moment of like Bellamy's hand is gonna be on the table, and then Clark is gonna put her hand on top of him, on top of his hand, and then it's gonna like trail like up his hand or something like that, and then he's gonna be like watching her hand going up on his arm or something, like really like sexually.
Oh my god, I literally, like and then I literally picture Bellamy looking at Clark like, and his voice is all gruffy, he's just like, I need you.
Yes,
I literally picture his voice like all like rough and stuff, and he just like,
because he's gonna be like staring at like her hand like on his arm, and it's gonna be like this fuck, and then
and Maddie's not gonna interrupt them because she's off playing in the berries. And then they're gonna go on the bed, and that's gonna be canon.
So they're gonna make out on the bed, and then that leads us into
what would come after canon. So obviously
dating.
We're gonna get dating. We're gonna get amazing scenes. So obviously all that we just said about canon was very unrealistic, but that's what this video is about. So
yeah, this is just us
we're gonna talk now about the unrealistic relationship that we would write them, because I mean, it's not really unrealistic though. It's just
intensified.
It's just an
alternate universe.
Fan fiction. It's just fan fiction-fied.
Now they're gonna actually like be together, right?
Is they're the only people on Earth?
Yes.
In our world? Like, where's the rest of like everybody? Well, they come over for dinner and stuff, I think.
Yes.
Like, I picture like
over.
Like, I picture like Murphy's gonna be like an uncle. Like, they're gonna come over for dinner.
Yeah, they'll
and stuff.
come over.
But now we're just gonna talk about when they're alone.
Yes. Now, let's speed through the relationship a little bit. So, like, oh yeah, they made out.
I feel like, oh my god, we would get a really cute scene about Maddie finding out about that, and then she would just be like she'd really be really happy for them.
Bellamy though would be like, are you okay with this? Like, I don't want to like take Clark from you or anything. And then Maddie would be like, are you kidding me? Like, I am so excited.
Like, I knew that you guys were meant to be ever since,
for you.
Like, Clark like wouldn't shut up about you.
I've been waiting for this. And then they're gonna like, and then we'd make the camera look at the best dad in the universe mom
that Bellamy drinks his coffee out of every morning.
Exactly. I really would want like a scene of like Clark going and like picking up berries or something, and then like Bellamy's arms like snake around her and like surprise her, and then Clark jumps because, you know, she's used to really like being alone, so she'll like squeal, and then he'll start like tickling her and she'll like turn around, and it'd be like this really cute moment.
So
and
cute.
He'll like tackle her on the meadow, and then they'll roll around and tease each other.
Like Star Wars?
Yeah. Yes.
I can
like
see
the
that.
meadow scene.
Yeah, I can see them
like
like
a
hanging out
meadow.
as a family too. Like,
they'll
going
go
and picking the berries together.
They'll go on picnics.
Oh
my god, they can go on picnics together, and
they would just have, the scenes would be so amazing. I could picture them like
really
watching the stars together, like looking up and like stargazing.
Oh my god,
like laying down with like a blanket, and like just like Bellamy like laying there, and Clark just like cuddled into his side, and then like looking at the stars, and like oh my god. And then there would be a scene when like they mentioned, like Clark would be like, I used to look up at these stars when like you were up in space, and I would always think of you, and he'd be like yeah, I'd look at the window, look at Eden, and I would think about how much I miss you.
Oh my god. I would ask her, he'd be like, did you ever think that we would get here?
And she'd be like, I never lost hope.
You taught me.
You taught me an apple. Oh my gosh.
I want them to make out against a tree, and I don't know why. I could just see them like making out against a tree.
I want them to make out on a table.
Or a table.
The Rover.
The Rover!
Look at that. The
Okay.
Rover.
No.
Oh, that leads
us into...
Let's get it on.
Obviously, if we were the writers on the 100 guys,
we'd be on a
you
different
know
note.
that we would definitely not be able to be on the CW. We would have to be on like
HBO, Star.
something that like
Okay.
it like allows. If you've seen Outlander, we would have those sex scenes.
If you guys know
Yeah.
Outlander,
or like even Game of Thrones, like sex scenes on there, like that's really what we would have. We would have the steamiest, like there would be shower sex, there would be rover sex, there would be
shower.
everywhere that you could picture like sex happening on the 100. That's where they would have sex.
Exactly. It would be so wonderful.
It would be so
and
frequent.
they would have like at like times like there wouldn't just be like the cutesy happy sex. There'd be like the angsty,
there would
angry
be, like,
sex,
the angry,
like the passionate, like oh my god, like they were
like they
fighting.
get into a fight and then they have like makeup sex. Like I love that.
Like oh my god, like there'd be a moment where like something is going on like plot wise where like Clark almost gets like she gets hurt. Right? And then Bellamy like freaks out or whatever.
Shit.
And he's like, I cannot lose you. And then Clark, they're like yelling at each other, right? And it's like this really angsty moment. But Clark knows that Bellamy will never hurt her. You know, like she knows that she's safe with Bellamy. So Bellamy is like freaking out and he like takes a knife off the table and he like throws it. Like he's freaking out, right? He's like pushing the table off the ground. Like he is like throwing a chair. Like because he is so scared of losing Clark, okay?
This turned really crazy.
He's really afraid of,
and then they're gonna
he's really afraid of losing Clark. And then Clark's gonna like go up to him and she's gonna like he's gonna be like turned around because he's gonna be so angry at her. And then Clark's arms are gonna go around him and then he's gonna turn around and Clark's gonna put like her hand like on his heart and be like, Bellamy, I'm never leaving you again.
Oh my god, wait,
and
I forgot.
then they'll have sex.
I forgot.
And then no matter how aggressive he was towards like the furniture, he'll still be like the most gentlest person with her.
I want them to be kinky, but
oh my god, handcuffs. Handcuffs.
Bob, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. Anyway, how many forehead touches there would be during sex scenes? Like all of them. All of the forehead touches.
God.
All of like the I want them like thread their hands together, like just like hold hands and like oh my god, no, you know what I really want? I want Bellamy to bag her into a wall, like
yes!
and like just like pin her like
oh my
arms
god.
and, like
oh my god.
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm getting explicit.
No, but exactly.
Read your
like,
logs, smut.
oh my god, like you guys ever read like A Court of Thorns and Roses, like the A Court of Mist and Fury ones, like how when Reese and Feyre, how he's like, oh, I'd fuck you hard enough till like the paintings fall off the wall.
They would fuck hard enough where all the drawings of Bellamy
going down. Yeah, Maddie be long gone.
Where is Maddie during all this?
Maddie is Uncle Murphy.
Yeah, Uncle Murphy takes Maddie and babysits her.
He's babysitting. Well, no, because there was like that big scene of like Clark almost like getting hurt or something. So then Murphy knows that Bellamy and Clark need a moment to talk these emotions out. So he's like, Maddie, let's have a sleepover.
Maddie,
and he's like, yeah, sure. So then they're gonna leave, and then that's when we're gonna get like a really big angsty. Oh, we'd also have like makeup sex like all the time.
Oh yeah.
So like
Rover sex. That's what I want.
Rover sex. Yeah.
Like, Bellarke will be married because
wedding.
we can't not make Bellarke married, guys.
We
We're
have
100.
a wedding in Eden.
Okay, but hold on, wait a second. Before the wedding, how would he propose?
Underneath the stars.
He would. I could see
underneath the stars.
I feel like it would be like
I'd be like this really intimate, quiet moment where like they're having dinner in that scene that we were that set that we were robbed of.
Maddie again is with Uncle Murphy.
Maddie's with Uncle Murphy doing this because Murphy was totally in on Bellamy's plan.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be his best man. So you know that set that they put Kane and Dios in that we were robbed
That's
of?
where
Bellamy would propose.
Yeah.
They would have like this candlelight dinner.
He would have this giant speech about how like they've been through everything together and how he can't imagine spending his life with anybody else but Clark, and that they're a team, and that she's always made him a better person, and they've always just like centered each other. And
then he'd get down on one knee.
Yeah, wait, no more speech. What else did happen?
And he would also tell Clark how like he can't imagine living without her, and that how she makes his life better,
and that he wants her.
And that
he wants her to be Mrs. Bellamy Blake.
And he would sit down and he'd go, "How about it, princess? Why don't we make this thing official?" Why did you do that? Oh my god. He called me princess.
I'm so sad now.
Oh my god. And then oh my god, this just got
really emotional. Okay.
After he'd grab her hand and all the stars would be twinkling, and then he'd say, "I want to spend eons with you."
Yeah.
That line, guys. Why don't come back? And then we'll have like this really cute moment of like Clark being like, "I was gonna propose to you first." Give me like this really cute moment of like I was gonna propose to you first, and Bellamy would be like, "I beat you to it, princess."
And then they're gonna kiss, and then
because like I feel like it's something that like Clark would have wanted to do to make official. So like I could see Clark of wanting to propose to him too.
Yeah.
Because Eliza got down on her one knee like right away in our photo op. Yeah. So I just imagine Clark like wanting to propose to him too.
They're gonna have a giant wedding with all their friends where the rest of the characters come in.
Everybody's invited.
Monty will be like the person who reads the vows and like actually like marries them. I don't know why Monty. I guess just Monty. And then Murphy will be the best man, and Octavia will be Clark's
she could be the maid of honor. I think because Octavia is not crazy in our world.
No,
we wouldn't have ran her that.
And Maddie will be the flower girl. Like Ethan will be the ring bearer.
Yeah. And they'll just, god! And then we'd have like this really cute
and their
moment.
First dance, they'll dance to Knocking on Heaven's Door, and it would be so amazing. Either that or the Bellarke theme. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, the Bellarke theme will probably be playing when she walks down the aisle, and then Knocking on Heaven's Door will be their wedding song.
Yeah, and I can see like Clark's wedding dress, like her having like flowers in her hair, and like.
And you're all invited to the wedding. You're all in it. You're all like in the audience.
Yeah, everybody would be in the audience. We would have like this special moment where we would invite like all the fans to come in and be extras on set and join in on the fun.
And then their honeymoon. Oh my god, their honeymoon would be lit, guys. I don't know where they go because it's just like the rest of the world.
They go by the beach. They go by like the beach. Beach sex.
Oh my god, they will go back to where they had that when like
the moment in 313.
Yes, the 313 hug. They go back to that moment, and that's where they'd have their honeymoon. No, we don't have many options.
We don't have many options.
And I don't want to go to space.
I just want them to go and like have like beach sex during, like they need to go snuggle underneath the stars and watch the waves and just hold each other, and like I could just see them cuddling all the time, and this is really emotional.
This is really emotional, but that brings us to
because Bellarke would be having sex all the time, obviously Clark would be pregnant. So
Bellarke baby! Bellarke baby! Would obviously make a Bellarke baby. And would this all happen in one season? I probably.
No, we could probably
stretch it to two seasons.
So this would be like the finale of
season 6. This would be like the finale of season 6. We'd have like the Bellarke baby.
Yeah. And Maddie would be like, have like this moment.
What would they name the baby?
Blake.
Oh my god, that would
Griffin.
Be so cute.
Or Griffin. Actually, Griffin.
I feel like Griffin.
Yeah,
it would be Griffin Blake.
Yeah, Griffin Blake. Because I feel like we would have like
I literally just picture, oh my gosh, Bellamy becoming a dad. He would be so like, he'd have this big smile and he'd be like, "Well, you did it, Clark."
First time we could have a little boy, and then the second one will be a girl. Because this is gonna happen a few times, and then and I want this moment between like Maddie and Bellamy where
Maddie would have a sibling,
where Maddie says like to him like, you know, "You're like a really great dad," or like something like really cute like that.
God, yes.
And then
I literally picture the show ending, like them riding off in the Rover with like the kids in the back seat. That's how the show would end. They'd go and they'd find a new world.
And then we'd have a spin-off called Bellarke. And it would just be... What? Because I'm not ready to say goodbye to this.
No, it would be... you know what it would be? It would be like a spin-off with like Maddie's adventures, but like Bellamy and Clark would still be in it.
They'd be like the parents. So it would be centered around Maddie and Ethan.
Yes!
That would be our spin-off.
And it would be like their love story. And then, but, like Bellamy and Clark would still be in it, and so like the rest of the characters.
So everybody else,
and like Bellamy and Clark's other kids. Wow. That would, guys, I know you want us to be writers. I think everybody should make a petition right now and send it to Jason.
Yes, I think that we should all come together and want this to happen, guys.
I want it to happen.
This was really fun.
This was a lot of fun. So let us know. Obviously, this is all really.
This is all at you,
really
guys.
unrealistic. This was all fan fiction. This was just a fun video.
This was just for fun that we wanted.
Do I want it to happen?
Okay, guys, listen, we're English majors, so you never know.
I mean,
never know. Maybe Jason, we took screenwriting.
Yeah, Jason, we took screenwriting. So we could definitely like help you out here.
Yeah, let us know if you want any ideas. Like,
we could write you a scene or two.
Yeah, exactly.
Write you an episode.
So let us know some of the things that you guys would love to happen, and let us know what you guys thought about our concept.
We went a little bit crazy there, but it was all fun.
We'd love to talk about some of your different scenarios. Let us know about that down in the comments below.
Yes, and if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos for the 100. And if you have any recommendations for like 100 type videos we could do, definitely let us know that down in the comments below as well.
Yeah, you can also follow us on our Twitter and our Snapchat. We're at City of the Field.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Bye!